Hi everyone. So did you know that we're being slowly poisoned here in the UK? I mean, it's happening globally, but whenever we go to the supermarket, when we go to the shops, leisure centres, gyms, places of work, in our offices, even in hospitals and GP surgeries, and education, like college, university, schools, they all have air fresheners, diffusers, or scented candles or scent marketing machines that are basically devices that waft out these chemicals through the ventilation system or through devices hidden around the store or shop, whatever, and we get to breathe all that in. And so these chemicals are highly toxic. Okay, they contain known carcinogens. They react when they're released in the air. They react in the air. Chemical reaction happens, and that is carcinogenic. It creates a carcinogenic mist, that we then inhale, totally against our consent. We're not warned about any of this. It's a huge problem. It's a public health emergency. We need to raise awareness about this. People need to know how it's affecting their children, how it's affecting their babies. This is a crime in my book, that we're being inundated by these chemicals against our will and not warned about it and not told how it can affect our health, because studies have shown and have linked to these chemicals to Alzheimer's, dementia, cancer, fertility issues, neurological symptoms. So things like dizziness, vertigo, chronic fatigue, memory loss, brain fog, nerve pains, you name it. These chemicals are behind and instigating and linking to all these different things: gastrointestinal issues, cardiovascular issues, mental health, learning difficulties in children and adults. This is affecting us so deeply and so profoundly. All these chronic health symptoms are on the rise. I mean, it's exploding. Mental health issues, cardiovascular problems, you name it. And what is also exploding? All these chemical soups that we're exposed to in wherever you go, to a public toilet, to a cafe, to a restaurant, to your shops, Dunelm, The Range, flipping, they're everywhere. Sainsbury's, Asda, all your typical shops that you go to often, Clinton's. It's a joke. And we need to say enough's enough. We need to tell them to stop, because this is not acceptable, So, people are suffering. Everyone's affected, but especially people who are chemically sensitive, who have asthma, breathing problems, if they've got weakened immune, if they've got weakened immunity, if they've got neurological problems. These people are really, really affected. People who have got mental health challenges as well, really affected by these. And if someone it's not affecting you now, it will catch up to you. Believe me. I was one of those people who I worked in fragrance and all that. It didn't affect me. Didn't affect me at all. Now it does, and so many people are affected by these, and it's just getting worse. We deserve a right to clean air, don't we? You want your air to be clean. You don't want to be breathing in some random toxic chemicals that you don't even know what it does, or anything like that. On these products safety data sheets, it even says on them, in the leaflet, in the data safety sheet, it says acutely toxic via inhalation. Not just ingesting it or getting it on your skin, via inhalation. And that's actually being put in our public spaces for us and our children to breathe. I mean, that is disgusting, and it needs to stop. So if you guys could please sign and share this, it's such an important issue. We need to get the government